Hello students, welcome to the channel. In this video we will discuss about the important tricks that you need to follow while writing the board exam. First and foremost important trick is presentation of the answer sheet. Give high priority to maintain good handwriting in your answers. Start the exam with the answers that you know 100% well. Start with 100% known answers. This is very important, students. Do not start the exam with the answers that you do not know well, because the initial impression of the answer sheet is very important for the evaluator. For the first 2 or 3 pages of your answer sheet should contain absolutely known answers with good handwriting and good presentation. The second most important trick to maintain the good presentation is the second most important trick that you need to follow is do not strike off any word or sentence in your answer sheet at least for the first 2 or 3 pages. Let us say if you have to strike off a word by mistake, let us say I have written a word like this, and if I want to strike off, do not strike off like this. This is wrong. What you have to do is just bracket the word and then write into mark on the right lower side of that particular word. Also, third most important trick is to write the question numbers correctly, because most of the students they are doing this mistake. Let us see if this is the answer sheet. Let us say first of all draw the margin. This is the margin, 4-side margin that you have drawn for that particular page. The question numbers should always be outside the margin. For example, first question, so I am writing 1 here. Do not write the question numbers inside the margin, that is wrong. Second question, write the second question here, outside the margin. Okay. So this is one of the main mistakes. Some of the students are writing the question numbers inside the margin. Please do not do that. And another point which is very important while you are writing the board exam is always answer the questions in terms of the points. Do not write the questions answers in mathematics, physics, biology and social studies. Always try to answer the questions in points. Do not write points like this. Do not use the star mark, that is not good. Okay, always use the point system like 1, 2, 3, 4. Always use the point system, and also write the points inside the margin. For example, this is the first question, so this is the first point, second point, third point and fourth point. Do not write the point numbers here. This is wrong. They will strike off the entire answer. This is very important. And also, if it is a 2 marks question, always prefer to write 2 or 3 points. If it is a 4 marks question, write at least 5 points, 5 to 6 points. And if it is a 6 marks question, try to write 7 or 8 points for that particular answer, which is very important. Most important aspect that you need to follow is time management in the exam. Please have a check for every 1 hour how many answers you have covered and how many answers needs to be covered. Always try to close the exam part A. Always try to close the part A paper at least 10 minutes before the actual time. So you need to close before 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes what you need to do is do the underlining In the last 10 minutes, check the answers that you have written. Take a pencil and underline the important dates if it is social studies, important names and events. If it is a physics and biology, underline the important equations. Keep a box on the diagram and also underline the important words that you would be using in the answers, which adds a very good impression on your answer sheet. So what we have discussed is time management. So for every 1 hour, please check your watch, how many questions are pending and how many questions you have covered. And whenever you are writing, always write in a neat handwriting. So let us recap the entire points that we have discussed. So the first point is a presentation. So in the presentation, always start with the answers that you know 100% well. Second one is always do not strike off. Do not strike off in the first 2 or 3 pages. And then the third point is answer the questions in points. And then another point is underline the important points. So follow these tricks, students, in your board exam, so that when the evaluator corrects your paper, your answer sheet would be impressive, and there is a very good chance that you score high marks. When it comes to the time management, always check for every 1 hour how many questions you have covered and how many questions needs to be covered, and also close the exam 10 minutes before the actual time, mainly for part A, and in the last 10 minutes you need to underline important points. The time management, so that you will not be in stress while writing the exam. When it comes to the long answer questions, always use the side headings. For example, in physics and biology, you can use, let us say this is the answer sheet, right? Let us say this is the answer sheet. So always write the question number outside the margin, and inside the margin, if possible, use black pen to write the side headings. That is not mandatory, you can use blue pen also. So always use the side headings, like if you are writing an experiment, write aim and then materials required, and then diagram, and then procedure, and then conclusion. Always try to underline all these side headings with pencil, so that when the evaluator looks at the essay answer, they will be impressive. Always give priority to the diagram when it comes to physics or biology. So practice the diagrams and present well, so that you can score maximum marks. Hello students, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video and comment which topics you want to learn in my future videos. Thank you.